All aboard! Hello and welcome to this edition of Shaky Hands Shed, where we're gonna be basically populating Oxford cars or other makes of cars. It's a matter of working out how you open the bases up and drill. You can, if you wish, drill and retap the bases and pull something like an M2 screw in. I just re-glued them if I remember rightly. Some of the Oxford die casts, if you're lucky enough, I think some screw in and some the rivets. I can't remember now, it's that long since I did these. If you take a look at me Pimp My Diecast page, you'll get an idea of the basics on how to split cars open and that. Many companies use many different ways. The basics is though the post and they squeeze what's sticking out and it rivets the base plate on. If you just drill the end of what is essentially the end of that post off, so you can get the plate off. That's the basic idea behind it. And then if you wish, you can drill and tap the post to M2 and fit an M2 screw in to hold the base on. As you can see, I made a bit of an ash of the base of this Escort anyway. It crumbled a bit, but it doesn't matter because once the base is glued back on, you don't notice it anyway. It's well hidden underneath the car on the layout. The main thing is, to me, it's even more annoying seeing cars in the middle of the road, meant to be going down the street with no people in them. Ghost cars. And basically, if you can put people in it, it just adds that dash more realism. Here's the transporter van. I think that one was screwed together because I've not smashed it with the drill. So yeah, I think the transporter van were screwed together. And it's either drill the mushroom posts out where it's been burred over by the machine in the factory. Drill that out and the base will come off. Or some Oxford diecasts have screws. Sorry about the cough. But the ideal thing also is while they're open, you can add other details. I mean, this you can see where the tampo printing in the factory hasn't been accurate. It's just on the quick edge at the side and it's a bit untidy. And same on the windscreen side window. It gives you the opportunity while the body's split and the glass is out to just touch up that paintwork and give it more prototypical rubber right up to the window. Makes it look a bit less toyish. Although I'm saying toyish, Oxford diecasts are pretty good. But that makes a huge difference. I can't remember whether I did it on windscreen on this. At the moment I can't find my box of Oxford diecast cars. They're in amongst all my other diecasts, and when that mounts to about 3,000 or something, they're firmly hidden. I will be finding them though, because I want to be setting up a model railway and using them. for the channel. So anyway, as we get on to the people, you can use most people there. I decided to use some of her fixes. Platform figures. They 10 a penny and they're everywhere. And they were just the ticket to repaint, having donkey jackets on and yellow hats. And looking the business as builders for a builder's van. As you can see there, it doesn't matter about the legs and the bottom of the torso, because all you'll see in the cars is shoulders upwards. Well, look, chest and shoulders upwards, you see, really, in the car, so you don't have to worry about having figures in a seated position. And yeah, they do just the ticket, these, as can be seen there. Off to mend Mrs. Higginson's flu. Anyway, off they go, and as you can see there, it gives you time also to paint extra details on the interior if you wanted to. Put things inside the interior. On this works van I put an A to Z. You could colour it if you wish. Paint it to be an A to Z. I did on a bigger 1/48th van I did that'll be coming up. I did that for my Pimp My Diecast channel. For a group build international thing. And I made my own decals, so that's another thing you can do with the vans once you've put your figures in. If you have a printer and you buy some decal paper, you can make your own builders decals and whatever. And the beauty is, it's a bit awkward on anything else but white backgrounds if you print your own decals. But most trades vans are white nowadays. Well, over the years have been white. So there's no real issue. Oh, sorry about cold, fellas. No real issue. We have in multicolour on it like this one. It's Mr. Ranjit Singh's van, the builder. And the slogan on the bonnet is what slogan? Is you've tried the cowboys, now try the Indians. And I printed all my own decals for this. And the joke was, you can see the A to Z on the dashboard there. And the joke about this was, he was called R. Singh, and there were never as much fun as when R. Singh about was on site. Or something like that. It was a good fun build. And I just used it was an old ANC courier's van. I didn't even paint it, I just took off the old ANC labelling, left the phone number and the stripe on and made me own builder's decals, so it just looks the part. I've still got it on side here somewhere, looks cracking. And that, the scale on them gives you much more things to do on it. Gives you many more alternatives you can get up to. But yeah, it was a good fun build, and I photographed it here on a piece of wet and dry. And in my village there was, well, they're still building on it at the moment, but there was a building with all scaffolding on, and I thought it'll make a good backdrop to photograph it against. So yeah, it works. But yeah, I forget who this was now who made that van. It was a lovely little Iveco daily van though. It was a good model before it got battered and bashed and stuff. It had wing mirrors and everything. Quite impressed anyway. Here's where you'd be finished on the vans and car. I did an Escort XR3i as well, XR3 it would have been on an A registration. I don't think the I came out till much later. But we've got a driver in it there. You've got your works van. And just looks the business. And as I say, on a layout, they look much more convincing in a road scene. I mean, I've not checked it, but I think... what's his name? There's a guy that has a big channel and his layout's really nice. And he built a road onto it. And I've not checked it out yet, whether he's populated the cars or there's nobody in it. But you see so many layouts, they just put the cars on as a secondary thought, and a lot are in middle of the road, negotiating their way down the street with no driver. So it just makes it that a little bit better for you if you put the drivers in. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. As I say, it'll be fantastic if you can press the subscribe button. Awesome if you can press the bell for notifications. And even better if you can give me a thumbs up so it spreads the video so other people get to see it. That'd be fantastic. Thank you for watching and bye for now. Tatty pie everybody! Tatty pie!